you need to provide a seamless experience, and that coming costly as well. And you need to have the operations, you need to have the boots on the ground. How do you handle that? And what's sort of the secret sauce, the recipe to be successful in scaling operation very carefully? And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who want to know that question. Interesting enough, just before we jumped on our show today, I was on a call with a property manager in Scandinavia, in Sweden, and talking to them about how they want to scale versus unit density, but they want to provide a full hotel-like service to it with 40 units. I mean, you will never have the unit economics to make that work.
That's right. Yeah. So, I mean, I think you have to be pragmatic about it. If you're going to spread yourself thin, and Vector has done that. We decided pretty early on that we'd be client driven and go where they asked us to go as long as it was legal. And so, pretty quickly into our trajectory, we were in, a dozen markets or something, but we couldn't afford to have 12 market managers in each market earning, robust salaries and doing an excellent job and full in-house housekeeping and all of that stuff. So again, we had to be pragmatic. We had to say, all right, we want to say yes. Now, how do we do that? And for us, that meant getting creative on, 24/7 support. How can we offer that, but maybe not be there? How can we solve for as much as possible the guest wayfinding, getting into a unit, and then when things go wrong, still communicating and us still fixing it. I mean, hey, the first client, it was me doing all of the operations. So, remember I said I wasn't a hospitality person. I had to learn pretty quickly, and I still don't think I got there for a couple of years, but, I'm prime nowing extra towels or toilet paper because I wasn't where the property was. I know that's totally counterintuitive for most people. They say, all right, I'm in this destination market, and I need to be here and I need maintenance and whatever. But I think if you're leveraging technology and you're leveraging the contract labor pool as much as you can, but also strive for some consistency there. So if you can select those personnel, they're not really an employee, yes, but you can train them a little bit and you can have some consistency. Maybe you need 3 people, whereas if you were in the market and you had density, you could have 1 and train them really well and never have to worry about it. Yeah, you got to manage it a little bit more. It's harder in some ways, but it's more efficient and you get it done.
Incredible. So you hear it from the master. He made his experience himself and you get it done. That's what it needs to happen, right? So let's talk about the future, Mickey. So, trying to put 2020 behind us, I think for most of the world, it's been a challenging one. It has shown us vulnerability. It has shown us, how businesses can disappear as quickly as they've come. And, somewhat the human mankind is not a good learner, but we need to learn from that and say, okay, what does that mean? And if you look at the multifamily business as a whole, Mickey, where you're operating, what has that pandemic or that change to the market environment done? And how do you see now multifamily investors and operators look at that market going forward?
Yeah, I think the days of negative unit economics on units that are being operated are gone.